the theoretical readings. We compare with this tabular column. Input port 1 and output port 2. In ideal condition reading, it's supposed to show 0. Same thing we are observing the SWR meter according procedural and practical reading. Ideal condition reading 0 and exact we observe the 0 also there. And port 1 as an input, port 2 as a port 1 as an input, port 3 as a output. In ideal condition you are supposed to see minus infinity. This as a ideal reading. And practical reading we are going to check now. Now anyhow I remove the load from the input port. Now I am going to dismantle this. Now this port 2 I am connecting this wave detector mount I am going to connect towards port 1. Fix it properly without any gap. Port 1 as a output port. Now port 3 as a matched termination is there, and port 2 you connect towards the input. According the tabular column, port 2 as a input port. Now port 1 as a output port and port 3 is the matched. Here observe the ideal condition is the minus infinity reading in the SWR. Now we are going to check in the dB. SWR and port 2 as an input. Now you properly fix it, your input port. So you fix it like this. See, this is the port 2 as an input, port 1 as an output, port 3 as a matched termination. In ideal condition reading, you see, in 30 dB reference scale, our reading is exceeding more than 10 dB. Now here power is in this scale, it is exceeding more than 10 dB. You go to 40 dB, here also exceeding another 10 dB. That means now it is exceeding minus 20 dB reading. If you go 50 dB scale, you can see the reading just only one division from 0 to, that means 0.2 is there, and 10 plus 0.2, that means minus 20.2 dB power is here, where at 2 to 3. Now minus dB power is the, in 30 dB scale 10 dB is there, in 40 dB another 10 dB is there, in 50 dB it is the 0.2 dB scale is there. Now it is minus 20.2 dB reading is there, where you observe port 2 as an input, port 1 as an output. Here in ideal condition minus infinity is there. Our practical reading is the minus 20.2 dB reading, where 2 as an input, 1 as an output. Now we are going to circulate like this: 1 as an input, 2 as an input, 3 as an input, and simultaneously if you circulate these readings, and again you are going to connect 3 as an input. And now I am going to dismantle again. We circulate all the 3 ports as an input, all the 3 ports as output. I am going to check it the readings. Now I am going to connect port 3 as an input port, port 2 as an output port. Now earlier we see the 1 to 2 and 2 to 1 we check it, and 2 to 3 I am going to see now. 2 as an input, 3 as an output. Output mean this detector mount here connect towards to the 3. Fix it properly, your detector mount towards 3, and 1 you connect as a match termination. See the proper hole match, rectangle to rectangle. Don't put like this. Hole matching must be rectangle to rectangle. Connect to the towards to the input. I am going to connect. You fix it properly without any cap, and you connect the BNC towards to the port 3 your detector mount. Now port 2 as an input, port 3 as an output. Actually power goes from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1. These are all reading in ideal condition 0. Now our input is 2, our output at 3. According your ideal condition reading, you are supposed to get 0. Same reading you are observing. Sir, delete చేయండి, తప్పు వచ్చింది. Input 0 రావాలి. Port 2 as an input, port 3 as an output. You are observe the 0 dB. Earlier we set our reference at 30 dB scale. In that 30 dB reference, you are observe the 0 dB, where port is 2 as an input, 3 as an output. In ideal condition reading is like that. It is compared with the ideal condition reading, and this reading is the match that you observe. And again you display, again you remove this. In this way, our load is the circulator. 1 as an input, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1. These readings you are supposed to get in ideal condition 0. By doing this experiment, we found 1 to 2, 0. By 2 to 3, got the 0. And 3 to 1, we got the 0. And the isolator part, that means 1 to 3 and 2 to 1 and 3 to 2. These are all the isolator readings. We got the minus 20.2 dB readings, we got it. With the help of these reading, there is a S matrix calculation 10 log, 20 log. We can do the S matrix. That is the ultimate result of the experiment. Okay.